Hi, Brent Hull, Historical. Wanted to show you today a wonderful white oak library that we've made for a client that exhibits some of the fine architectural details that can be put into a room and put into a great space. We really took our inspiration from a book called Moving Rooms, written by John Harris, where he describes architectural salvage from the last 100, 200 years. Our client recognized immediately that these were cabinets that were going to be passed down from generation to generation. They're built with a sense of style and integrity that isn't available today. There are a number of features that are used in this room that help organize and kind of bring it together. One is the obvious columns and entablature that kind of surround each entry. You'll notice that there's some hierarchy in that there's a more important entrance and less important entrances. There's a great deal of hand carving that went into this room as well. Hand carving is one of those details that throughout time has been a point of elevation and a point of distinction that really separates, normal houses from just the finer homes. One of the other distinctive features about this room is the fact that we use no plywood in the construction of the boxes or any of the pieces. It really lends a sense of credibility and elevated quality that isn't found today. One of the fun things about this project was working with the hand-carved moldings. You'll see a number of wonderful details in this room, from the egg and dart capital to the bundled reed Taurus base at the bottom of the columns. Each one of these details, when they're hand carved, lends a sense of credibility and depth and scale and a sense of purpose that really isn't found anywhere else. The lighting we're especially proud of here at Hull Historical. My general manager, Mark Roberson, actually devised and came up with this system of lighting where you can see that when we lift the shelf, the light goes out. There's actually a light bar hidden underneath the shelf that allows you to light up each shelf differently. When you move the standards and lower the shelf, that same system is involved there. It involves a copper strip that hooks to the shelf, and each time it lays down, the lights come on. It's really a wonderful, ingenious system that is proprietary to Hull Historical, but we think is a beautiful way to light cabinets without having to go through the difficulty of lighting from the top with glass shelves. And certainly in a traditional cabinet like this that is really more furniture quality, this kind of lighting is wonderful. Even though we're in Fort Worth, Texas, one of the great things about modern architectural millwork is that we can really work anywhere in the country. This project is in South Texas, but we've worked across the country, in California, New York, and Florida, and have been able to go to a job site, measure everything, come back to our shop, build it, and then it fits perfectly because of our systems. This is the type of room that we would love to build for you no matter where you are in the country, and the level of elevation and detail that we think really belongs in the discerning home.